or we are going to manage. So here we are going to do a transformation. So one is on, or we are going to manage. So here we are going to do a transformation. So one is master data migration, and then live payroll processes, which we talk about simulations and monitoring, and then post payroll activities we are going to do in the system. This is how a complete structure will be there, where we are processing and we are doing a transformation for the client. Now, what are our day-to-day activities once we are go live? One is we are going to look about any new hiring or new employee data is done, any transaction has been done, like transfer, promotion, deputation, termination, plus leave record, and that is what we are going to process with the payroll. All right, we are going to do retrieve activities for processing on an off-cycle payroll process we are going to build for. This is the architect which we deal with the customers. So we should see that the system which we are using, all right, is a core. So most of the customer has moved to Employee Central or any ERP system. Still they want to continue. We can do that. Middleware can be CPI or can be HANA, or we have Dell Boomi, right? So we are taking all this. If you just see the architect here, the first thing is that all this employee related informations, remuneration informations, that moves through a middleware. All right, we have OData, what we talk about. This we don't need to know, little technical it is. All right, there is a interface consultant, they will do on. So we will see that data replication happens. So any changes on the system, like employee compensation change or any, benefits added, all right, all that has to be, processed. So we are going to reprocess with that, means we say replication of, right? And same time from the, timesheet also, we will have similar aspects on the change of shift roster. So there are consultant, we are not going to learn time management or EC, we are corely focusing on ECP here. All right, and this is how the process will move. This is the complete architect for our projects. Now we have second level of customer. First we saw that people who don't have SAP, they are using ERP like Oracle and other thing. Another one is we say we are having SAP, we are in SuccessFactors Employee Central. So that means there is an interface. You would see that all employee data replications will happen, and then we will move with point to point, data moving on, and then we are going to process the payroll for the customers. This is how the structure will look on. In Employee Central, we are having a master data, we are replicating frequently, so that, and this can be a scheduled program also. Plus we are going to look about taxation, which is tax data, payroll processing, and this is how interface. So this is complete system we are going to build for our client. This is the live data transaction which is going to happen, like with Bhoomi. So multiple application customers will use on. Sometimes they may use Bhoomi, they may use S4HANA, CPI. So all the scenarios, technically we don't need to learn this Bhoomi part, but everywhere we will have common is master data moving inbound and outbound from EC to ECP, and we are processing. And once the transaction is completed, the record goes to payroll. This is overall structure which we are building for our client, and we have delivered few clients like Hitachi. All right, we have done for ServiceNow. All right, Sutherland Global, like these customers we have built for. Now, how do we make a quality of resource? One is making a quality which is expected from the client for implementation prospects. All the people who are going to be part of this are an architect level. Generally, people have a lead level. Well, we have an architect level who are going to build on. And then there is a placement consulting on regular basis. All right, and we will try to deploy. Our accuracy level is 85 to 90%. Even sometime it is 98% also. We try to push it because we have a billing there for our customers. So that is also one of the prime. So that means globally we focus on all customer solutioning which we are going to build on. We have been in the industry for 20 years. We have been 3 locations, like I said, India, US, UK, and 20 years of expertise. And that is how we are building solution for our clients. Now, when we talk about compensation, so our permanent employees, there is 7.5 to 40 lakhs, which is 5 to 15 years. On-site, it is 8,000 to 15,000. And a freelancer also is there, right? So there is 5 lakhs to 23 lakhs. Now, what are our projects and implementation which we do about? One is we focus on transformation project, which I started with that, right, which is digitalization. We focus on value adding, right, with SAP as we are doing transformation in other modules also. We do SAP S4HANA, and we manage the application for the customers. Our expertise of industries are automobiles, chemical, pharma, right, manufacturing, retail. These are the industry which we'll be working on. Now, these are the customers. We also work for them and provide our resources, all right, which is for the implementation and support. So we will have full-time freelancer and project-specific hiring. Now, what is our expectations as a position when we talk about? So we are going to have close to 60 plus positions for a consultant, 30 plus for the senior consultant, and lead for 15 positions. These positions all include support projects, implementation, rollout, transformation projects, and migration projects. Now, benefit is that we will focus. One is building your competencies. Second thing, you will have access for a system to practice. Plus, we will also look about having a recording of each classes, and study materials will be given, which is published by SAP and which is our documentation which we implemented for the customers. Now, what is this methodology which we look about upgrading the process? We understand something like whole self model. We understand if you are good in your previous assignments, you are a payroll consultant, you wanted to move technical, you may be end user or you are implementing. One is building your capabilities, what are your strengths, on effectively planning on this, which will be on the market trend and opportunities which will have, and then balancing more on expectations of the client. So this will be focusing on all those parameters. You'll have regular assignments, you are on the more on mentoring and coaching that what the project which we are going to deliver or we are into, and we are going to expertise. So that means we will have training, we'll have projects, we are going to have an opportunity to work as a full-time freelancer and other aspects. This is the complete solution which customer looks for us. One is there after implementation, they want to focus on reports, integration, automation solutions, and migration. These four challenges also we are going to focus apart from payroll configuration. Our life cycle, as we talk about, we are going to focus on implementation, payroll, migration, transformation, and go live for our clients. This is complete SAP implementations. How do we start with the customers? We build business cases. We are going to focus on configurations, workflow designing, migration, and testing. Now, our objective is to make 360 workforce transformation so that our projects are delivered smoothly. So that's how this workshop is there. Second thing, we will have an expertise to meet your need and client need. So on that basis, we focus on quality, verified, and experience so that our projects are delivered smoothly. And all our programs are tailor-made. That means we don't just cover everything what is required and not required. We focus on what is our projects. We have done 5 last projects and how the projects are going to do. And then there is a regular enhancing happening. This is the life cycle of the student. When he'll be part of, there'll be a consulting, there'll be a planning. We are going to agile for him and execute and evaluate for the candidate. Similarly, we should have who are people, anybody who wants to get into a payroll, has a payroll understanding, or has an end user implementation of payroll of any ERP or ERP. They wanted to make the career and they are focusing. Example, I have done for US, I wanted to focus on SAP SuccessFactors for US. So that is from implementation and end user, both we are covering on. Certification globally, we will help you out. Certification cost will be paid by you. You will pay directly to SAP, and for training you for on certification, we don't charge you anything. Right? So like this is how the overall parameters. Apart from this, our certification is also there, which talks about our candidate, how well he's certified and how well he's executing the projects. These are some of the people who have been working and part of. So even fresher has an opportunity, technical, non-technical, they can be part of this. And this is how they feel that we are adding a value for the various program. So this is to make you perfect and execute in our program. This is online. Flexi of batches are there. Project support will be there for us so that we can manage. And we are also in the corporate. We do for big corporates also the competency building and learning on various application of SAP SuccessFactors. Right. And sometime if internship people are looking, we can focus on that. But as now our focus is online training and corporate training. Campus, we do internship also, but that is seasonal. That is during their academics only it happens. So these are our platforms. You have live video lecture, all right, learn anywhere, anytime you can do it, and which focus on e-learning books also will be there, and affordable price which will be there, that HR will help you regarding the costing. Plus you may have some discount which is on higher level. You can connect to HR and they will help you out. And these are top recruiting companies which we have been doing on with our expertise.